I had somebody tell me last night that I look like every other real estate agent. My name's Victor Ashley, and I'm a real estate agent out of Seattle, Washington. This is how you get a hold of me. Also, leave a comment below. The snarkier, the better. And while you're at it, please hit subscribe because I cover a lot of different areas, topics, zip codes, and concepts that might be important to you. And I can be talking about your neighborhood or even your situation next. So let's get into one right now. And this is a zip code that I used to live in. This is the 98034. And again, I want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. I'm trying to figure out how to deliver my content more effectively the next couple of days. And I just want to say thank you for being patient with me, but let's get into a review of the Kirkland area 98034, and thank you for watching. So Kirkland, Washington is located to the north side of the 520 bridges, and this is on the 405. So if you're new to my channel, I usually use the Space Needle as our point of reference. And we're about 17 miles to the northeast of the Seattle Space Needle across the two floating bridges in Seattle, the 520 and the I-90. And it's just north following the I-405. And if you're from California, we don't call it the I-405, we call it 405. And also it's just below Bothell, it's just south of Bothell, and it's north of Bellevue. So now that we have a walk on, let's just begin our review. So if you're new to my channel, what I do is I check all of the, I pull information from the Northwest MLS inside of Seattle, Washington, and I just wanted to give you a quick idea where I actually get all this stuff because I've had some people ask me for references, and just so you know, I do actually cite my work. So if you have any questions on that, just reach out to me and I'll send it over to you. But I wanted to give you an idea of what is available right now under $1 million inside of Kirkland, Washington, in the 98034. There's actually two zip codes in Kirkland, and this is the northern zip code, just so everyone's aware. But underneath $1 million, just under $1 million, everything that's available, there's 17 homes available for purchase right now. They come out on average to $582,000, 25 days on market, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and just over 1,100 square feet. Now also we use the price per square foot method, so it's $572 a square foot. And also I wanted to break that down for you as well, because I actually did the mortgage calculator on this, so you actually know what it would take to actually buy this house. Now, with a down payment of $40,000, a loaned amount of approximately $540,000, 7.5% interest today, and a FICO score of at least 700, you would more than likely have a mortgage in the range of $3,776. Now, everybody's FICO and financial situation is completely different, so when I'm giving this to you, I'm trying to make it as broad-based as possible. If you have questions on that, you can reach out to any of my friends. They're right here if you want to actually talk to them, but they'll be able to help you with that. That's Tucker and Heidi as well. So now to give you an idea, though, I also wanted to pull out the rents. The rents in this area for the last 180 days are $2.03 per square foot on average. Now, I actually went through and I pulled them all right here also, so if you have questions on that, I could show you. But what that means is if you were going to turn around and you're going to rent this house instead of buy it, the home that we just talked about for $582,000, the 1,100 square feet, it would cost you roughly $2,250 in rent. Now, the mortgage is $3,776. So that means that your rent to buy ratio, your buy to rent ratio, is actually 167% more to buy right now inside of Kirkland than it is to rent. Now, this is interesting because that's about $1,500. So this is a very sizable jump if you're going to be looking at that. And then also, while we're talking about that, there are some people that are thinking about renting out their houses instead of selling them. And this is the reason why I also point this out, because if you're in this situation right now, more than likely you're not going to be able to cover your rent. Your rent is more than likely not going to be able to cover your mortgage, let alone if you have any sort of vacancies or you have any kind of tenant damage or anything like that. So this is the thing that you need to be aware of when you're actually going through those conversations. I've had this conversation recently with a couple of clients of mine. So if you have questions on that, you could reach me right here in this number. And then at the same time, I wanted to compare this year to last year, and this is May 15th, May 1st through the 15th of this year versus May 1st, last year in 2022. So just so everybody's aware, what we're doing is we're taking this 15-day period of time and we're comparing them from this year versus last year. And last year, we had on average homes being sold for $1,296,000. So what that means, though, that was also on a days on market of about 7.5%, 7.5 days. Now, this year is a little bit different, and it's 18 days on market, so it's a little more than 200% more. And at the same time, homes are being sold on average for $1,115,000. That's a $181,000 decrease, which is just about 14% down. Now, the reason why we also pointed out the rents in this is so you are aware, and when you're actually taking a look at these, if it's a good idea to actually go into the purchasing market right now, or if you're a seller and you're thinking about renting out your house. So these are the kind of things that I have a lot of conversations about on a daily basis. So if you have questions on this, you can reach me right here. I'm available to answer any of your questions, or you can even schedule a consultation. And I really appreciate you guys following along. I know it's a lot of data to actually go through, and I'm trying to combine two different videos right now into one. And I really appreciate you guys supporting me and continuing to watch my channel. So thank you very much. And as always, it was a pleasure working with you today, and I hope you have a fantastic day.